I'm being victimized all up and through this. And let me tell you something, brother. You know what? It ain't gonna fly.
You're the victim?
Yes, I am.
You must be smoking.
I'll give you $5, Raheem. Now let me in.
Did you say $5?
Yes, I did.
Tell the man I first stuck the dagger in the king's chest. To be.
Hey.
Hey, where are my toasted oats?
That Max pose in the first place. I mean, come on, baby, this is bizarre. I know I'm an artist, I'm also your man.
You ever lift up one of them El Dorado garment bags? Oh, man, eat those. The handle cuts into your hand.
She was like, yeah, your boy just passed. I was like, what? Pac, I just heard on the news, he just passed away. Turned around, we were on the Warner Brothers lot and just walked off the set. I walked right outside and just sat down on the floor outside and just cried my eyes out. I'm still heartbroken to this day. I don't really watch the movie that often because it really kind of just f***s up my spirit, for a few days after that.
It wasn't comfortable. It didn't feel good. It was one of the toughest days of work. Tyler Perry said, we're looking for the nicest possible person we can find to play this horrible person.
Khalil Kain, the man who brought Raheem to life in the iconic film Juice.
Still. You all right, man? Come on, B, get it together because we're really counting on you, okay?
And later became the lovable yet complicated Darnell Wilkes on Girlfriends.
We have the same floor plan, but Oscar here transformed it. You should see how my boobs do.
But while he's known for his on-screen charm, his life off camera has been a whirlwind of drama and tension. What really happened behind the scenes? Let's get into it. Khalil Kain came into the world on November 22nd, 1964, in the vibrant heart of Manhattan, New York City.
Same old. I'm in New York. I don't know. I moved back to New York maybe 2 years ago, and I've been in Los Angeles for a long time. So it's really great to be here, kind of immerse myself in some theater projects. I'm doing some writing and some directing. I'm still acting. It's been good. I'm born and raised here.
The LES.
A place known for its cultural richness and artistic energy. He was born into a family that practically oozed creativity. His mother, June, was of African-American and Chinese descent and raised her kids as a single mother, giving Khalil a unique cultural identity that influenced his worldview.
I was raised in a single-parent home. We were looking at meals, rent. I was the oldest in my family, too, so I've always been a parent, My mom, by the time she was 24, had 3 kids.
You were in charge.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember, my mom would have to go to work, and she would be telling my little sister and brother, my sister's 5 years younger than me, my brother's 6 years younger than me. She's like, I'm gonna go. Khalil's in charge. I'm standing behind my mom looking at my little brother. I'm like,
On the other hand, his father, Khalil Kain, was nothing short of a legend in his own right. Khalil was a poet, playwright, and one of the founding members of the Last Poets, a pioneering group that is often credited with laying the foundation for hip-hop music.
Hey now, you know the law now. Hey now.
He's one of the original Last Poets. It was Khalil Kain, Felipe Luciano, and David Nelson. Abiodun, some of the other cats came in after. So yeah. There's definitely a legacy there also.
Their politically charged spoken word performances were revolutionary, blending art and activism in a way that resonated across generations. With such a creative and intellectual lineage, you'd think Khalil had a smooth path to stardom laid out for him. But life wasn't that simple. His family's frequent relocations meant Khalil never had a chance to truly settle down or put down roots. From the bustling streets of New York City.
It was an interesting childhood, kind of traveling around a little bit. There was a space uptown called the East Wind that he had that was very similar to, like the Shrine, Femi Kuti. So there were a lot of people that came through there. Panthers would be up in there, Young Lords would be up in there, Gil Scott-Heron was up in there, Amiri Baraka, all people would come up and just get up and perform. Ntozake Shange, so hearing these kinds of things at a very young age was something that I've been carrying around in my back pocket for all these years.
To quieter locales, Khalil's childhood was a patchwork of different environments.
The time I was 16, I think we have moved 16 times. So we lived in every borough. The worst but I ever took was in Brownsville. We had to go stay with our cousins, and them projects was crazy. You learn those survival mechanisms, which helped me out greatly when my ass got to Hollywood.
This constant moving around fostered a sense of restlessness in him, a hunger to find his place and make his mark in the world. Despite the upheavals, Khalil's upbringing exposed him to a diverse range of people, cultures, and ideas. It also instilled in him a deep appreciation for storytelling, likely influenced by his father's work and the eclectic experiences he gathered from his ever-changing surroundings. Khalil attended Hunter College High School in New York before relocating to California, where he graduated from Foothill High School in 1983. After high school, he returned returned to New York and studied film at New York University. Oddly enough, Khalil never took acting classes. Acting came naturally to him. Before landing his breakthrough role in Juice, he worked various odd jobs to make ends meet.
Before Juice, you had no acting experience.
Not really. I had done a few commercials. You know, I was just kind of banging around the city, doing odd jobs, waiting tables, bartending, bike messengering, like stuff, you know, kind of making money, however, you know.
In 1992, Khalil Kain burst onto the Hollywood scene with his role as Raheem in the cult classic Juice.
Yo, what's up, cute? What's up, man? Chillin'.
At 27 years old, he was noticeably older than his co-stars, including Omar Epps, Tupac Shakur, and Jermaine Huggy Hopkins, but his maturity and natural charisma set him apart.
Jermaine Hopkins, who played Steel, he also had experience. He had done Lean on Me and was really great in it. Omar Epps was at LaGuardia Performing Arts, so he was studying and ready to go. I was probably the only one that didn't have that sort of experience in the room, but at the same time I was the oldest. I had a certain level of confidence and maturity about me, and life experience that none of them had yet.
How old were you when you
I
were
was
shooting
27.
Juice?
Yeah, Tupac used to call me
a
Old Man.
teenager.
That was my nickname on the set, Old Man, because all of them, I think Pac was 19, Omar was 18, and Jermaine was 18, I think, 17 or 18.
While Tupac's magnetic energy dominated much of the film,
Got that much juice? Goddamn right. Nobody.
Khalil's portrayal of Raheem offered a grounded, relatable character that audiences quickly connected with. Behind the scenes, the cast formed a tight-knit bond, but Khalil's age and life experience reportedly gave him a unique role among the group, almost like an older brother figure. The success of Juice catapulted Khalil into the spotlight, making him a recognizable face in Hollywood.
After Juice came out, and like these kids were tearing my clothes, like had me trapped. First I was cool, like, oh, so, and then it was like a scuffle. I was like, yo, it was kind of scary a little bit, you know. But
they thought you was really Raheem?
Well, no, they just were excited.
Oh, got you.
Right.
I mean, like screaming.
And people probably assume that you're rich after you do a movie like that.
We didn't get paid on that film, but I still get paid from that film.
And then there's the messiest part of the story. Actor Merwin Mondesir, known for Noah's Ark, unleashed a series of allegations against Khalil on Facebook. Merwin claimed Khalil had forged his name on hotel bills, bad-mouthed Omar Epps, and even accused him of being packed on the set of Juice. While Merwin stopped short of outright calling Khalil gay, he dropped enough hints to fuel speculation. The accusations painted Khalil as petty and vindictive, leaving fans divided on what to believe. He followed up with a role in Renaissance Man, 1994.
It doesn't sound like anything to me. I don't get it.
Yeah. Come on, teach us.
A comedy drama starring Danny DeVito, where Khalil played Roosevelt Nathaniel Hobbs, one of the young recruits in an Army literacy program.
She's iller than Cape Fear, the Shakespeare song. Started with this Prince kid, his mom's and his father.
His performance further showcased his versatility and ability to hold his own alongside seasoned actors. In 1997, Khalil switched gears, taking on the role of Marvin Cox in Love Jones.
After all these years together, you don't know why you're here?
All we have, Marvin, is all of these years.
A romantic drama that became a defining film in Black cinema. The movie's poetic and sultry vibe matched Khalil's smooth, understated acting style, proving he could excel in more mature roles. But perhaps one of his most surprising performances came when he stepped into the shoes of Tiger Woods for Showtime's The Tiger Woods Story.
To turn pro. I'm not happy. You know what? I'm flying all over the world with guys old enough to be my father.
Playing the rising golf prodigy required Khalil to embody not just Tiger's skills, but also his complex racial identity and the challenges he faced breaking into a predominantly white sport. Khalil received praise for his performance, further cementing his reputation as a versatile actor. When Khalil Kain joined the cast of Girlfriends in 2001, stepping into the role of Darnell Wilkes, Maya's husband, fans were thrilled.
I have a plan that's going to lift me up, not have me lifting bags for the rest of my life. Hey, homie, why you coming at me?
He brought a grounded and relatable energy to the show, making the character of Darnell a fan favorite. But while audiences saw a loving, occasionally stubborn husband on screen, things behind the scenes were reportedly far from harmonious. The drama centered around Khalil and Golden Brooks, who played his on-screen wife, Maya Wilkes.
So where the egg rolls and the chicken fried rice?
Baby, this is Japanese.
Insiders have long whispered about tension between the two actors, suggesting that their working relationship was anything but smooth. I'm just tired According to sources close to the show, Khalil and Golden frequently butted heads over creative differences and personal disagreements.
Forward.
All right, so you want to smell the pork chop? You want me to fry the turkey real quick?
I want a divorce.
Their chemistry on camera may have seemed convincing, but off camera, their interactions were allegedly marked by frostiness and occasional clashes.
Did everybody on the set of Girlfriends get along?
No, but I think everybody loved each other. But when you're together for that long of a period of time, you know, yeah, there's going to be, I mean, me and my brother fight, you know, that's family.
Who'd you beef with the most on the show?
Probably Golden, yeah.
So y'all had a real tension.
Because we, you know.
It probably helps when the
Oh,
the
no
acting-
doubt, no doubt. You know, and Golden, I love Golden.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
she's amazing. She's a beautiful actor. But again, she's going to tell the truth.
Yeah, yeah.
If everybody telling the truth, we're going to knock heads on occasion.
Word.
But it's still love. I mean, Tracee Ellis Ross, her mother's Diana Ross.
Right.
You ain't gonna tell her nothing. No, but seriously. And Tracee, and I love that about Tracee, that she understands her power. You ain't telling me nothing. I'm gonna do what I want to do. This is a hobby, you know. I've seen Tracee many times flat out be like, no, that's not happening. I was like, cool.
Some reports claimed that Khalil felt overlooked or underappreciated in certain storylines, while Golden was said to be protective of her character's arc. These differences, paired with the natural pressures of working on a long-running show, only added to the strain. Despite the rumors, both actors remained professional enough to deliver compelling performances, and their characters' relationship became one of the show's most memorable dynamics.
Golden Brooks is a beast. She's a hell of an actor. So it was a great opportunity to come in and play, but also a daunting responsibility to represent what is, you know, a black family on network television.
Still, for fans who've heard the whispers, the idea of Khalil and Golden navigating a rocky off-screen relationship adds another layer of intrigue to the legacy of Girlfriends. But the real drama hit in 2011 when Khalil's personal life became the center of controversy after he tied the knot with artist Elise Lyon. While many fans congratulated the couple, others weren't so kind. Elise, being a white woman, became the target of backlash, with critics accusing Khalil of turning his back on the black community. Social media trolls flooded his posts with hateful comments, questioning his loyalty to his roots, and even criticizing his wife's appearance. One particularly nasty comment stood out, where a troll mocked Elise's looks, claiming she looked 60, and left several vomit emojis on a post featuring the couple. The comment didn't sit well with Khalil, who was quick to respond. Taking to Instagram, he shared a now-deleted post addressing the hate. "This type of harassment always sucks," he wrote, calling out the behavior as cruel and unnecessary. What made Khalil's response even more striking was how personal he got. He directly addressed the troll, pointing out their hypocrisy by noting that they were a parent, yet engaging in such hateful behavior. Khalil also emphasized that his love for his people was unwavering, despite being in an interracial relationship. He added, his response sparked a heated debate in the comments, with some fans applauding his defense of his wife and others doubling down on their criticism. The backlash didn't end there. Khalil's stance on social and political issues, like his vocal criticism of former President Donald Trump, only added fuel to the fire. When a troll sarcastically asked, "But aren't you with a white woman?" "You don't care," Khalil didn't hold back. He made it clear that his relationship had nothing to do with his commitment to the black community or his right to speak out on political issues. Despite the negativity, Khalil and Elise have stood firm in their relationship. Married since April 2011, the couple shares 3 children and continues to live their life on their terms. Khalil's response to the backlash serves as a reminder that he's not one to shy away from speaking his mind, even when the conversation gets uncomfortable. Despite the scandals, Khalil's career didn't stall. He appeared in over 60 roles, including for Colored Girls, which is a role he was very uncomfortable with.
They called me 3 times to come back in for that film. I was like, I don't know. I got a call from my agent, and he said, if you want to be in a film this year, do this movie. There's nothing else. So go work. Every male character in that film was heinous.
Absolutely.
And it was, that's what was written and cool. But no, I've never been the type of person that's like yes to everything. I did it because that's what we're doing today. It wasn't comfortable. It didn't feel good. They brought me in for a couple of different roles. I auditioned. It didn't feel good.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, it was rough. I'll tell you, that was a rough day of shooting. Anika Noni Rose and I played a serial rapist in For Colored Girls, for all those that don't know. Mm-hmm. But that scene where I had to her, it's one of the toughest days of work.
I can imagine.
Tyler Perry said, we're looking for the nicest possible person we can find to play this horrible person.
Bones and badass. He even wrote a play titled Lambs to Slaughter. Outside of acting, Khalil is a martial arts enthusiast with a black belt in Hapkido. These days, Khalil is still active in the industry.
So you've continued to actually stay working.
I'm directing a film right now in Atlanta, something called Masters. Staying busy, writing plays, doing some poetry, doing some, spoken word stuff.
And has an estimated net worth of $1 million. While his talent and iconic roles will always be remembered, it's the mix of his on-screen success and off-screen drama that keeps people talking. Whether you love him or question him, Khalil Kain's story is anything but boring.